Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Blade Clan Health and Fitness. I'm Brian. This is Dave.
And we do the research you ain't got it. Whoop whoop.
What's your problem?
I got a hand cramp, dog. You know, my fingers all twisting up like the hand from Evil Dead and shit. Give me a chainsaw.
Wasn't that convenient? We have our topic for today's show.
What, the Evil Dead?
No, Dave.
The remake was off the hook, though. Dead by dawn.
Nah, today we're going to talk about muscle cramps.
Ah, okay, I got you. So muscle cramps, you know, the mysterious twinges you get all in your muscle meats when you anger the workout gods.
Well, not exactly. You see, muscle cramps aren't all that mysterious. There are different types of muscle cramps which can be caused by different things. Cramps in your skeletal muscles are categorized under 4 different varieties: true cramps, tetany contractures, and dystonic cramps. Cramps are categorized according to their different causes and the muscle groups they affect.
Now there's a 5th category you're forgetting about, B.
Oh, what's that?
The ow fuck my hand category. Demonstrated here.
Muscle cramps are treatable, but you have to figure out what type you have. So, Dave, why don't you use some of that scientific genius you have left and start us off with the first cramp?
Well, luckily, I've been experimenting with a device that will let me Google things right into my brain. Let me see what I got. Crabs. No. Cranberries. And maybe later. Here we go. True cramps involve part or all of a single muscle or group of muscles that generally act together, such as the muscles that flex adjacent fingers. Most authorities agree that true cramps are caused by hyperexcitability of the nerves that stimulate the muscles. Hyperexcitability.
True cramps can happen in a variety of ways, like from injuries caused by a broken bone or torn ligament, vigorous activities using the same muscle groups over and over in an unfamiliar way, and rest cramps, which usually happen in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, and especially with dehydration, where excessive fluid loss and sodium loss can rapidly shrink the cells in your muscles.
Yeah, you don't want no shrunken cells. It's like dipping naked in a cold pool. You don't want no ladies around staring at your cramping muscle like you was born that way. Because it's shrinkage, dog, shrinkage. It's not because, you know, I ain't got that problem, but it's, you know, shrinkage.
Whatever. The second type of cramp on our list is the tetany cramp.
Yeah, tetany cramps are cramps that be caused when all your nerve endings say, fuck you! And all turn on you at once. That stimulates your muscle and causes spasms and cramps and kind of makes you... You know, you've been there, you wake up in the morning, you go to stretch your leg, and all of a sudden it goes, and it crunches back up again. Yeah. They say these type of cramps are caused by low blood levels of calcium and magnesium.
Low blood calcium not only causes spasm of the muscles of the hands and wrists, but it can also cause a sensation of numbness and tingling around the mouth and other areas. So, Dave, do you have any numbness?
What? Huh? Oh, yeah. Nah, man, only in my thumb, but that's an old war injury. It was Contra, man, 1988. I can still hear the screams from Billy, my next-door neighbor. We fell off and we were firing the rockets and jumping across and the code. We didn't have the code, B. We were playing that game for reals. We were just kids, B.
So, anyway, let's move on to the next pain in the muscle on our list.
You a pain in the muscle. Contractures result when the muscles are unable to relax from an even more extended period than a common muscle cramp. The constant spasms are caused by a depletion of ATP. You down with ATP? Yeah, you know me. An energy chemical within the cell. This prevents muscle fiber relaxation. The nerves are inactive in this form of muscle spasm. It's just your muscles tweaking out.
This type of cramp is pretty uncommon, and it's usually a symptom of some existing muscle disease.
I don't think I got no muscle diseases, B. Unless you count sexy. and there ain't no cure for that.
You know, at least we know your self-esteem hasn't been affected by your cramps, so what's our last cramp that we're going to cover?
Well, our final contestant in Crampomania is none other than the dystonic cramps. These bad boys affect smaller muscle groups and force them to sometimes move in the opposite direction of their normal function. Yee.
These are the jaw cramps, eyelid spasms, and larynx cramps.
Oh!
That you can count yourself lucky if you've never experienced one.
Yeah. Man, the hands and arms may also be affected during the performance of repetitive activities, such as those associated with handwriting. The writer's cramp, the typing, and playing certain other musical instruments. Like the skin flute. I know a girl had a bad jaw cramp from playing too much skin flute. and other sources. And each of these repetitive activities may also produce true cramps from muscle fatigue. So who knows what you really got, really?
Alright, so now that we've taken some of the mystery out of muscle cramps, let's get to the helpful part. How do you treat them?
Oh, that's easy, dog. Electrolytes. It's what muscles crave.
Yeah, that's one of the ways to recover from true cramps caused by dehydration.
Oh, shit, really? I was just making this shit up. I was making a joke from that movie, because it's funny.
Well, idiocracy hasn't failed you yet, Dave. There are other ways that are commonly used to help with cramps. You can try if you don't have Gatorade sitting around your house.
Yeah, man, you should try some stretching. Stretch Armstrong ain't got no cramps. You know why? Because he made out of rubber. Because he's stretching to the affected muscle helps to calm the involuntary muscle spasm. So if your arm's all twitchy, you guys gotta stretch it out. And that's gonna hurt, but you gotta keep stretching it.
Yeah. Rubbing the muscles have been shown to greatly reduce the length of pain from a muscle cramp as well. Also, try eating a banana or other source of quick-absorbing source of potassium to see if that does the trick.
Also, you could try some muscle relaxers for pain relief. Just don't get too crazy with them bitches. You'd be fucking flopping around like a wet noodle.
So, how's your hand feeling?
I've been rubbing it under the table and it's been feeling better.
Well, thanks for watching another episode of Blake Clan Health and Fitness.
Yeah, we do the research so you don't gotta. Whoop whoop! Cut the show.